Today on the show, we have to discuss Rockstar's new stealth update to GTA Online, which patched several in-game issues, but also gave us some interesting new information and details about GTA Online content that was supposed to be introduced with the release of the Criminal Enterprises DLC, but right now it appears to be saved for later on during the drip feed. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here on the show today, we have all the latest GTA Online news and info, so let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar games, consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. So first, let's start off with the latest background update to GTA Online that released today. This information is of course coming from Rockstar Games insider and enthusiast TezFun2, so shout out and credit to him for sharing this information about the newest stealth patch to GTA. He says the following: background update, patched another solo gold Cayo Perico heist glitch. Rockstar also patched the LS car meet merge and duplication glitch. They patched the SP frozen money and infinite orbital cannon spam glitches, and they also patched the casino penthouse god mode glitch. So it appears that Rockstar is still well at work patching and fixing various bugs and glitches that negatively impact the GTA Online experiences when it comes to god mode glitches and exploits, car merge and dupe glitches, and probably the one that some players would find really frustrating to actually get fixed since Cayo Perico got some pretty big nerfs with the Criminal Enterprises update, the gold glitch. And as long as they keep attacking and honing in on all these fixes and they fix the god mode type glitches and some really annoying game breaking problems that of course ruin GTA lobbies for many players every single day, then I'm all for these consistent background updates and stealth patches that they're bringing to the game. Rockstar Games and the Rockstar support Twitter pages don't tweet about these types of things, so anytime that we do get changes, and of course when Tez comes out and explains what actually changed or what actually Rockstar patched with something or they fixed, you can trust that I'll have a video out reporting on it and covering it on my channel as soon as possible. But moving on, let's talk about something that I think is really awesome, and that's some content that was supposed to release about a month ago, but it appears that it was either one, cut from the game, or two, it was saved for a later date. And that could be later in the drip feed or saved from some of the dead weeks long after the drip feed ends, but before the next major DLC update in September. Who knows? All we know is the following. TezFun2 said 2 free mode random events were cut from the Criminal Enterprises update, either cut content or planned for the future. We have the Army Convoy free mode random event involving stealing a barracks with a resupply crate, and this is likely an additional way to resupply your bunker with materials. And then we also have the Parachuter free mode random event. The Army Convoy random event honestly sounds pretty fun in my opinion, considering Rockstar did expand the OG MC businesses and the CEO businesses with the Criminal Enterprises update, and I think that only makes sense to see that we should see an opt-in form of resupply missions as we have now with these businesses, and then of course these resupply missions in the form of server-enabled random events that you just happen to stumble across as you're driving around in free mode and playing in the open world, going about your day-to-day wealth building and GTA Online grinding. Now, I'm not exactly sure why the bunker is the only business that has this random event here, and there isn't rival criminal gangs, for example, carrying various products across the open world for your MC and biker businesses that, you could steal and deliver to those to restock, but perhaps Rockstar will introduce those later on down the line as well. Or perhaps they're holding off on the bunker random event introduction right now because they realize that they should add the other random events for the other businesses, and until that content is done, they'll just wait so they can drop them all at once, either in a title update down the line or in a tunables update, depending on what's possible for them. That's just me speculating though, so I won't go off on too much of a ramble there. We also need to discuss our third piece of information that's pretty important for today's video, and that is in regards to heists, but more specifically the Pacific Standard heist. It's bugged right now, and you're actually not earning the proper amount of money that you should be from this heist right now, so you're losing out on a lot of money over time. Tez said the Pacific Standard job payout on hard mode is bugged. This is because the maximum total cash take limit is still set to $1,500,000 despite the payout buff from Rockstar, and this should be fixed very soon. So while it is good news to see that it will be fixed, I do have one question here, and that is if players already have played this heist since the Criminal Enterprises DLC released, and that's when the heist finale payouts should have been buffed, will players retroactively be gifted additional money and have that added to their account to make up up for the lost profits from all the times they completed this bugged heist finale since the payouts were supposed to be buffed. You know, some players may be missing out on tens of millions of dollars in the extreme examples right now, depending on how much they've been grinding, and it would be a real shame to see Rockstar really offer no sort of support or reimbursement for those players' times at all, considering it's entirely the developer's fault here. Mistakes happen, but when the heist takes players' valuable time and they just haven't been making the right amount of money, I personally think they're owed the missing money plus some interest for their trouble. Finally, I just want to mention some general information about GTA Online that some players may find interesting, because I know there is still a lot of confusion in regards to the new forms of content for MC and CEO businesses. We will be briefly discussing the Biker Clubhouse Bar, the Bike Shop client deliveries, and nightclub management events. So, according to TezFun2, Clubhouse Bar and Lupe's warehouse staff can work offline now. The RNG for bike shop clients occurs every 30 minutes with 50% chance, and nightclub management events occur between 40 to 50 minutes, and you can eject troublemakers or have a 50% chance to escort a VIP. But your nightclub popularity must be 5% or higher, so that's a little caveat there. Overall, this is some good intel because I really wasn't sure about how all this worked. I really haven't been focusing too much on that type of content, to be honest, but I think I will now going forward, just because I know what's going on when it comes to these new expansions now to some of the GTA Online OG businesses that were introduced with criminal enterprises and those expansions that were introduced. So with all that said, I think that's all we have time here for today. We're going to be wrapping things up right here. I would love to hear your thoughts on all this new GTA Online news and information from the latest stealth update to the game that just happened over the past few hours. It's also pretty funny. As I'm recording this video for you guys, we also just got even more news about the game and future updates to GTA Online, but it's sort of unrelated and has to do with the Diamond Casino and Resort, because you're going to be getting potentially more spins on the Lucky Wheel every single week. So I think we're going to cover that in a separate video because I don't want to take up too much of y'all's time today, but I'm really looking forward to making that now, just thinking about it, because I think that's going to be a welcome change from so many players, you know, because you may get a mystery reward where you just get Redwood cigarettes or get your snacks replenished, or all that bogus when you get the mystery items. Maybe Rockstar will improve the loot besides just giving you additional spins, or maybe they'll charge you for additional spins, or who knows how it's gonna work here in this game. But hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best GTA Online, Red Dead Online, and Rockstar Games content, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask many questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With that being said though, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys in the next GTA Online video. Adios, amigos.